take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch, that your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be getting a little bit done around the house. I had about an hour and a half in between dinner and folding laundry, and I was like, you know what? This is just going to be my time to catch up on things that I want to get done before we head into the weekend. Typically I'll do like a massive Sunday reset. I'll touch the bathrooms, the floors, all of the bedding, dusting, windows, you name it. But I honestly just didn't have the time, so it's okay to take your time and get done what you can. First things first is coffee. If you're new here, my name is Becca. I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom of 2 littles. They are painting the Home Depot projects. If you don't know, Home Depot every month has a different theme and they do a different free project. It's so cute. We've been doing it since my littles were probably like 2 or 3, my oldest, and they love it. Sometimes you can do them in store, and sometimes we just pick them up and do them later that weekend, and they have so much fun. So they were doing that. It's football. Everybody's kind of just doing whatever they want. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get stuff done. I think the clock, now that I'm watching this footage back, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is like witching hour in our house. I still say that because if you've ever had a newborn, you know that their witching hour is some random hour during the day where it's just like everything is kind of mayhem. And not in a bad way, but now that my kids are getting older, it's just like everything before dinner time is just sometimes pure chaos. It's fun, but it's like everything has to get done. So I'm gonna fold some laundry and I'm going to kind of bounce in between around the house, just getting things done. And today that was folding the laundry. Hooray, I got it done the same day that it came out of the dryer. That's a win for me. Let me know if you have any storage ideas. I feel like I'm struggling lately and it's a little bit of procrastination, or if I'm just completely overwhelmed. I feel like going from, I think this is our 3rd year homeschool. We started pre-K with my oldest when he was pretty young, and I love it. But I feel like our homeschool this year has just absolutely exploded. I've saved everything from my oldest, and my youngest is now 4, so we are doing pre-K 4, and I just feel like the manipulatives and our library's growing, and as much as it is a blessing, I don't know where to store everything. So I'm kind of struggling figuring out if I need to pare down a little bit, put things in storage in a shed outside. Like, I just don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. I thought about, you'll see here in a minute. If you're new, we have a really it's a wide homeschool cabinet, but it's a little bit tall, and I'm not sure. I'm thinking about getting like a really long buffet or sideboard table, I'm not sure what they're called anymore, to go honestly like the whole length of the wall in the dining room. That's where we do 90% of our homeschool. Or if I do open shelving, like, is it gonna look super cluttered? I don't know. Let me know if you have bookshelves that you use just for library books or your home library, or if you are a homeschooling mom. I would love any of your suggestions or input. I am in desperate need of ideas. I've been on Pinterest, I've been on YouTube, and there's so many ideas. It's just so hard to find one that's going to work right for our space and our budget. So if you have any ideas, let me know. And also let me know if you have planned your trip to the pumpkin patch. I feel like that's fast approaching. we are almost in October, and I feel like just yesterday it was July, and I was like, I'm ready for fall. And now fall is here, and it's just, it goes so fast. I'm going to do a super quick vacuum. I did not have time today to clean the hall tree, wipe off the mats, which desperately need to go outside for a really deep scrub. There's school here. We had so many things just coming in from online and books that I have yet to rotate out. That's like the theme of this video, and you know what, at this point we get what we need to get out of the closet or the random stacks around the house. You guys, I kid you not, these books have been sitting here for probably like 2 weeks. But we're just gonna work with it until I can figure out the correct system for us. I really don't want to rush into a decision, and I feel like it's really easy to do that sometimes when you're overwhelmed because you get so tired of looking at the clutter. So like I always go buy more baskets or more bins to solve the problem temporarily, but then it doesn't actually work for us day to day. So I'm really trying to take my time and figure out our workflows and things that are going to work for us long term, because we plan on homeschooling as long as our kids are interested in it. So it's okay to take your time and make decisions, but you don't always have to make a rushed decision. Even though sometimes that overwhelming feeling can overtake you, it's okay to just take a step back and kind of go with the flow or roll with the punches, however you want to say it. As hard as it is, sometimes it's better for you because you're able to plan things out. I don't know if any of that made sense, but I'm gonna get back to cleaning. Don't forget to like this video so that I know that you like this kind of content. So dinner this night was meatballs. Meatballs are super versatile. You can literally make these out of anything, and I feel like even though we've tried quite a few recipes that are absolutely delicious, I always just go back to a super simple basic recipe. I don't measure anything, and I feel like that's probably the problem. But my kids love them, my husband loves them, and honestly, it like, don't fix what's not broken, right? So throw your ground beef, any of your favorite seasoning, mix an egg or two depending on how you like your meatballs, and then use breadcrumbs. One random time I actually had these on hand, but we always, for some reason, have Ritz crackers, and honestly they work just the same. You can use what is it, like crushed up, there's so many different things you can use as a thickener or something like a binding agent besides the egg. You don't have to use breadcrumbs. Use what you have. Don't make it complicated. Put them in the air fryer at 375 and just kind of watch them. I feel like, or whatever temperature I'm doing, it varies. I'm going to go into my kids' bathroom. We recently put all of these Spider-Man towels. They think it's the best thing. It's the smallest things as a child that make you happy. So I'm going to spruce up their bathroom a little bit. I fight with this soap dispenser every time I refill it. It takes forever, but it's so cute. I'm gonna spruce up the bathroom really quick, and then I will go back to dinner and then clean out the sink, and that'll wrap up today's video.
I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch, that your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe.
So here's how the meatballs turned out. My husband and my sons typically eat these as meatball sandwiches. We'll do it with like pasta sauce, marinara sauce with melted cheese, and then we'll do like fruit and some veggies on the side, usually like finger platter food. And it's a really simple dinner. I like to eat it over pasta. I put some pesto in it. We had leftover pesto and some tomatoes that needed to be eaten. At the end of the night, I do take the rag that I've used for the day. I change these out daily, and then I'll just use it as a really quick scrub for the sink. I drink a ton of coffee throughout the day, so I'm trying to get better at just cleaning out the sink at night. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, I will see you in the next video on Tuesday. I hope you have an amazing start to your week. Give yourself praise, know that you're enough, and start somewhere small. Don't make your to-do list so big that it overwhelms you. It's really easy. to kind of get stuck. I will see you guys in the next video.
Let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love.